What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another video. Today we've got a cool Open Great League team featuring two strong meta picks in Lantern and Galarian Stunfisk, as well as my favorite Pokemon, Scizor, the Shadow variant. So let's get straight into it. Thank you to Flongo for the for the submission. And we actually see an immediate swap from both teams. It makes sense to swap out of that lead because with this line, right, you kind of have to lure out a fighter or a, oh, gets the boost. Oh, this is huge. Now you can shield, farm down, and get off a boosted move against something else. Scizor about to go off here potentially. What on earth? They come in with the A9? What? I'm so confused. What, dude? And there's a Runerigus in the back. Has to shield. Oh my gosh, this is so over. Runerigus definitely has play against both of these Pokemon, but like the water guns alone are probably just gonna take it out. Yeah, you could play this however you want at this point. But how about Scizor, dude? Boost in the first game of the video? You can't do that, Scizor. You gotta build up the suspense, dude. You gotta work your way into these highlights. I guess Scizor just is a highlight reel in general. He's like Zion Williamson in high school. Just putting on a show. Earthquake, bang. Takes out Runerigus. Very confident. Game 1 win. I think the opponent should have come in with Runerigus against the Scizor, even though it wouldn't have impacted the result. But I don't think you would want to really come in with an A9 against Scizor under any circumstance. Lantern versus Walrein. So with Water Gun, this like isn't that great for Lantern, because let's think about it. It's, what would that be? Like 19 turns. 19 turns to get to Thunderbolt, and 18 turns, and then 16 turns for Earthquake. So Walrein outpaces to Earthquake. We see the aggressive swap into Scizor. Oh, baby. Go for the Night Slash. This is probably the safer play. Iron Head, I kind of would have liked to see, just because I don't see the Sableye shielding that after they've already committed a shield. They decide to shield there. Is it worth the shield and the farm down here? Gets the shield and the farm down. One away from Iron Head, but wisely throws the Night Slash and makes the correct call, anticipating the Walrein was going to throw, and gets the charge move priority. That's really nice. Opponent undercharges to get one extra Powder Snow. And there's a Trevenant in back. This is a little scary. G-Fisk will be able to land 2 Rock Slides here, which will put the Trevenant quite low, but this may come down to whether Trevenant can reach a Seed Bomb against the Lantern. Okay, so Trevenant definitely will. So I guess what it actually comes down to is whether Lantern can reach the Thunderbolt before Walrein gets to an Earthquake. Oh, it didn't get there. Wow. Oh, what am I talking about? The Walrein's super low. I'm blanking out. You know, full transparency, this is like video number 4 I'm recording today because I'm going away for the weekend. So bear with me. We're going to turn on the thing. Do I have a hat? Oh, I have a hat way over there. I don't want to leave the camera, though. Terrific leading as the Talonflame. I was going to say put my thinking cap on. In comes Swampert. Unfortunately, this team is quite weak to Swampert. Doesn't have a great answer. The opponent, though, making it a little bit easier on this trainer by going straight Hydro Cannon. The Swampert should be building up to Earthquake to at least threaten it. If you want to bait, that's one thing, but at least threaten the Earthquake. Because Swampert now is kind of letting this Lantern off the hook, right? Because Lantern knows it can just tank these The tricky thing here is you still need switch unless you just let this go and you just save 2 shields for yeah, maybe let this go and just save both your shields for the G-Fist, because you know the Scizor is dead weight. Yeah, I think you let this... Okay, no. Gonna shield. Gets a nice farm down. Yeah, gotta get out of there. And what's in back? A Snorlax. Okay, so this is a little scary, because you have to come out of this with at least like 3 mud shots worth of energy, which, you know, shouldn't be a problem here. Yeah, should have this, right? Oh, no, this works too. This works too, because Snorlax didn't grab your shield yet, so yeah, very comfortable. Lose condition there would have been if this trainer had CMP tied. If they had CMP tied and lost CMP to the Snorlax, that would have been the lose condition. Rock Slide doesn't quite one-shot, but the next Mud Shot does. And that is a GG. Scizor didn't have to do a whole lot there. Next battle, Galastro 76. Cool sounding name. Has 2 better answers, so I was gonna say we might see the swap. Now we see the swap after a little bit of water gun action. Oh, gonna go for it. Toxicroak, another bit of a core breaker here. Iron Head, bang! Knocks out the Tox. And this is game over, dude. This is game over. Honestly, this entire game may have come down to that one decision right there. Because if the opponent shields that, I think this, gets the unnecessary boost. If the trainer shields the Tox, I think our boy here is in a tough position. Goes for Flamethrower, not sure why. Single move, maybe. But also, if the Tox had called a Night Slash bait, that would have been brutal as well. Actually, no. I'm insane. I'm crazy. I take back everything I'm saying everywhere, ever. Okay, that's an exaggeration. But no. The Iron Head was safe, actually. Because even if they shield and put in some work against your Lantern, Lantern can probably at least chip the Toxicroak enough, where then G-Fist just sweeps the back line. Clefable and Basti getting swept. Yeah. Ignore everything I say. Sometimes it's useful, though. Maybe like once every 4 videos, I'll provide some really good insight. Next opponent's name looks kind of like my name. Pretty good lead here. They swap in a Tangrowth. Oh man, this is great for Scizor. Tangrowth does have access to Rock Slide, but it's a non-stab Rock Slide. I would think, yeah, I agree with the no shield, because even though it does a lot, these Vine Whips are doing nothing. They are double resisted. Unfortunately, Night Slash here won't Chaos. This is a little risky. Oh, but grabs the shield. That's terrific. That is terrific. Shields the Rock Slide. Wants to maintain alignment if need be. Throws the Night Slash here, which now would knock out the Tangrowth. We see the shield, and now, do you just let it go? Gonna shield. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, especially since you boosted. It's tempting, right? But now, without a shield, this becomes a little bit sketchy, right? Because now, Earthquake threatens your Lantern, but you have the Surf, and the opponent doesn't anticipate that. So let's see what was in back. Oh, and the catch. Is this an Earthquake or something else? Only a Psychic Fangs. Nice. And there's an Araquanid, yeah. So, the way this trainer played it, absolutely fine. I think if you let the Scizor go there, probably even more of a dominant victory. But this is a pretty dominant victory as well, so. Who am I to say? Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. And a nice win. 5-0. Let's go. And on to the next set. Lantern versus Medi. So the back line really doesn't want to see this Medicham. Scizor just kind of gets out-bulked, and the counter damage is very oppressive. G-Fisk, of course, bad matchup against Medi. Lantern does fine. Very neutral, and shields the Psychic. That's really good. Not sure if that was just visual, or if the opponent missed a few fast moves. Surf coming through. Gonna throw the next Surf right here. I like this a lot, and honestly, Lantern's not even in Psychic range, so you don't even necessarily need to shield here if you don't want to. But I understand a shield as well. Yeah, I think either decision makes sense. Does Lantern get there? It does not. Unfortunate. Gonna go for a Bullet Punch down. This is just an Ice Punch, right? Ice Punch. A rare move that Scizor is able to tank. Okay, this is not good. I would have considered going for a CMP tie there, but this makes sense as well. Throwing one before. Swampert throws right away. Yeah, I think you go for the CMP here. You throw after 4 Bullet Punches. Oh, they swap. Oh, yikes. Gets the last shield. Oh, that's the game. You just got to make sure you come out of here with as much energy as possible. I was going to say probably should have kept the Night Slash and swapped G-Fisk, since this is so dominant, but this is going to work out too. Ah, needs a slight undercharge. Needs a slight undercharge. Oh no, wait. No, it's totally fine, totally fine. Swampert was 4 away, right? So, totally fine. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And able to overcome the Swampert in the back. It was funny, Swampert was a core breaker for the back too. However, A9 just had nowhere to go. So it kind of balanced out. Vulcan 75. Lantern into Azu, good lead. With Water Gun, however, Azu makes this pretty even, because it's going to outpace you to Play Rough, and as you see, Play Rough puts you at almost half health. So this Thunderbolt will do more damage. Bang. Swaps in the Scizor. Oh my god, I can't believe Azu didn't get to a move there. Wait, what? Instant replay? How did Azu not get to a move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be 5 away now. So 1. You know what I think happened? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They were committing to the Hydro Pump. That's what happened. The opposing Azu was committing to the Hydro Pump and didn't get there. And now they're in a tough spot. So I understand they wanted to go for the big move, but Play Rough probably draws a shield anyway, to be honest. Play Rough is still going to hit Scizor quite hard. The Glass Cannon that it is. Correctly shields the Shadow Ball. Really good shield. Very nice charge move timing here. Throwing after 4 Bullet Punches. Takes out the Jelly. What's in back? It's a Scrappy. Okay, this is a little scary. If you get the shield here, though, that's huge. Okay, nice counting by the opponent. You got to come in Lantern. I think you let this go. I think you'd rather eat a foul play than shield a pup. So, really like that. Knows that this is just another pup, so not going to bother shielding. And assuming you get this shield from the Surf, you should be okay. Ironically, letting this go was probably Scrappy's only win con, but you can't blame the opponent for that, right? Like, you don't want fast moves to take you out. If you eat that Surf, there's like not a whole lot of things in the back that you're going to be able to punch down. So, really well played game. Really well played game. Opponent made that early mistake. Thought they were going to get to the Hydro Pump. If they get off that Play Rough, maybe they can flip that game around. But well played by Mr. Flongo. Here we go, next battle. Lanturn into Medi. Once again, shiny Medi. Opposing trainer, has the Buzzwole outfit on. Very cool. Electing to shield. The first move, it is a Psychic. Very good shield. In comes Licky. Gonna overfarm here and then go G-Fisk, knowing that G-Fisk is a pretty hard answer to Licky. Licky, however, can make this relatively close. You see that Power Whip does some nice damage, and these licks slowly add up to the point where Licky can make this a pretty close matchup. Another move coming through, not going to bother shielding. Knows that the G-Fisk just gets countered down anyway by the Medicham, so is actually going to Rock Slide here, knowing it doesn't KO. Doesn't want to give this Medi extra farm. Wanted the Lickitung to get it a little bit lower perhaps, so this should be like 1 counter for Medi. 2 counters. Lanturn's got a boatload of energy. Boatload of energy. There's 1 Surf. Second Surf coming through. Surf's up, dude. High tide. And another move coming through from Medi. Do you shield or do you call the bait? Good shield. Making some great calls. It's a Nidoqueen in back. Okay. Maybe catch the Poison Fang? Is the play here? Is the win con? Ah. Nido did throw right away. But this is fine. Because you got their last shield, right? And you're going to get to an Iron Head before they get to an Earth Power. And you don't even need to go for the Iron Head. He thinks Night Slash will be enough from here. Night Slash, bang, is enough. Medi, a little bit threatening, but Scizor doesn't care. Gets off the Night Slash. And how about that? Scizor taking down 2 meta Pokemon in the back with some help from Lanturn. Very nicely played. I think we've got about 2 battles left here in the video. Here is Flango. Not going to attempt to say that opponent's name. Lanturn into DD. I would think more favorable for DD. I'm not sure, though. These water guns are adding up pretty quickly. Going for the Thunderbolt, actually. Interesting. Wants to threaten a knockout here. Doesn't quite get the knockout. Would have been kind of savage to catch on G-Fisk there. But looks like Lanturn's going to win the 0 shield scenario here. So very nice. And comes out with a Surf, which is really nice against Cresselia. And now you have to make a decision which Pokemon you want to come in with. Is going to aggressively swap the Scizor, which lures out the Swampert. Oh, brilliant play. Brilliant play. Because a lot of the things that counter Scizor are going to be things that also counter G-Fisk. Not always, right? Not always, but in this scenario, it's certainly true. And now the G-Fisk should be able to clean up and back. You get the shield. I think you just shield this, right? You just shield this and bullet punch down. Just to be safe. Oh, beautiful. And this is so over. Gonna throw the Night Slash, which may or may not draw a shield from Cress. Draws the shield, and after chipping it this much, G-Fisk is gonna have an easy time. I would think G-Fisk beats Cresselia anyway in even shield scenarios, but especially after this chip, all you need here is an Earthquake and a Rock Slide. And Cress is gonna need at least 3 Grass Knots, maybe 4 Grass Knots. Earthquake coming through. Bang. Grass Knot number 2. Chips the G-Fisk, and you see even another Grass Knot wouldn't have been quite enough. Probably would have needed a 4th Grass Knot. Hence those Psycho Cuts do virtually nothing. Nicely done, trainer. Very nicely done. I believe it's 1 battle left. Let's see if Flango can pull it off. pull off a win to close this out. Lantern, Lantern, Shadow Scizor, and G-Fisk. The three amigos. But yeah, with the back line weak to fire, right? Lantern covers the back lead quite nicely. And depending on what this trainer is seeing, it seems like sometimes you can swap the Scizor, sometimes you can swap the G-Fisk. It kind of depends. Lantern into DD. We just saw this, and I was impressed how well the Lantern did in this matchup. Just having that quicker move, Surf. It's amazing how much it has improved Lantern's usability. Lantern used to be very popular. Okay, this DD Psycho Boost and is staying in. This kind of surprises me. I feel like you want to Psycho Boost and switch here, not stay in, because now there's no reason to shield this, and you might get Water Gun down here. Oh, wow. Fainted as it reached the move. Okay, this is a little scary. Realizes only going to get off one charge move, so goes for the Thunderbolt. I think this is smart. Doesn't land, so this is going to be tough. Just kind of, I guess, hoped that the opponent would stay in here against Scizor, since this is the Pokemon you want against Medi at this point anyway. Gonna shield here. Oh my god, Dynamic Punch. It's a surprise. Good thing they shielded. Okay. Did enough chip on Medi where maybe G-Fisk can close this out. You can't really shield the Basti, unfortunately. I think you gotta take the Flamethrower or catch. Let's see if they attempt the catch. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful catch. Good stuff, trainer. Basti undercharges to get off one smackdown. Throws the Earthquake, yeah. Smart Earthquake here because the opponent's likely just going to save their shield for Medi. And Medi's approaching Rock Slide range, so I don't think you go for Earthquake, do you? I think you... Oh, man. Makes the right call. Yeah, this has got to be close to Rock Slide range, if not already in Rock Slide range. Gonna go for the next Rock Slide. Medi's closing in on that Dynamic Punch. Will this be enough to KO? And it will. With the little spoiler research at the bottom. Really entertaining battles with, once again, one of my favorite Pokemon, Scizor, and its Shadow version, along with two strong picks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much, my dude, for submitting this battle. I appreciate all of you guys that have been submitting me battles lately. Been almost overwhelmed with submissions, which is a good problem to have versus not having any submissions, so I'm grateful for that. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. Comment down below. All comments help the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe if you are new. At the time of recording this, I'm at 34,800 subscribers. Who knows, maybe by the time this video goes live, we'll have passed 35K. Let me know in the comments if we have. That'd be pretty dope. All that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.